Hey CG, I'm Abigail.
And I'm Mara.
And we have your announcements for Tuesday, October 3rd, 2017.
One club that has been active over the last few weeks is Best Buddies, a club that is dedicated to ending the social, physical, and economic isolation of the 200 million people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Jaden Reeves recently sat down with members of our school's Best Buddies Club to find out why they're so passionate about this organization.
Best Buddies is a club where students with disabilities get paired up with a student or students and do lots of fun activities together. Best Buddies is an organization all over the U.S., helping students with special needs to learn that they are loved and are very appreciated.
They show me that, no matter what you go through, you can still be happy, you can still get through things, and you can still do what you need to do and, be happy and, love life and be nice to people. You don't need to be rude just because some things are not as good as they could be.
They show me a new perspective of life and to always treat everyone with respect, no matter what.
Surprise me every day with something they know, things that they pick up on, people's feelings. And
all of the kids in Best Buddies have impacted my life a whole lot more than I would have ever expected them to. They truly opened a light in myself that I never saw before, and it definitely made me a better person.
In 8th grade, I got really close to a buddy, and he really showed me how people with disabilities really need somebody else, and that they're not different from us. They're another person just like us.
They made me realize that they're not different, and that they're not different, they're just unique in their own way like everyone else.
There are lots of students involved in Best Buddies, but you still have the chance to get involved.
I would encourage people to get involved with Best Buddies because being in and around those kids, it shows you a new perspective on everything, and it shows you, like I said before, how good you have it and, how great those kids could make you feel. Like they're all so happy and amazing, and I love them all to death.
Because it's very awarding when you can see their smile on their face after you help them. It makes me happy when they're happy.
I would definitely encourage people to get involved with Best Buddies because it truly impacts your life on a whole new level that you would never expect, and it's definitely a life changer, and just the feeling of making a difference to those kids is the greatest thing in the world.
I would encourage him because they've changed my life for the better, and I want to be a special needs teacher. You'll become a better person.
The current members and officials of Best Buddies strongly encourage you to join, if not this year, then next year. You won't regret it.
Thanks, Jaden. As the 9 weeks grading period comes to a close, most students and teachers have adjusted to the new school year. Some of our staff has had a bigger adjustment than others, as this is our first year at CG. Aiden Fox, Mayana Pace, and Leanna Sequeira caught up with these teachers over the course of the last few weeks to learn a little bit more about them and their start at CG.
This year, CG gained 7 new staff members. Some are teachers, some are administrators, and some more experienced than others, yet all are unique.
I taught for a year in Ohio, and then I taught for a year on the Texas-Mexico border. Then I taught at Mooresville High School, and then I was an assistant principal at Mooresville High School as well.
From Columbus East High School in Columbus, Indiana, and I also taught at Shaw Memorial High School in Madison, Indiana. I've been teaching for 13 years.
This is my first year as an official teacher. I did student teaching at Decatur Middle and Whiteland High School.
Even though they spend most of their time at school, our new staff members have other interests.
I love to go watch my kids participate in their sporting events. I like to go to yoga. I need to go more than what I do, but I like yoga and I love to read. I'm an avid reader all the time.
Archery, anything that has to do with shooting sports at all.
Watching sports and playing sports, even though I don't really play a whole lot anymore, but definitely coaching them.
The new staff has come from all different backgrounds and all different interests, so why CG?
When I was at Mooresville, I was a student council sponsor. And long before anybody ever knew that I was even thinking about becoming an administrator, I came to Center Grove, and I remember being in the 4th row in the auditorium in the center, and I remember watching the Center Grove teachers and the administrators interact with each other, and I always said that Center Grove is the only other place that I would leave Mooresville from, and it came from watching the way people treated the children in this building, and that was important to me.
The atmosphere and the climate here just very friendly and very much want to be a part of the CG family.
I live nearby and I think it's a great school district, so I'm really excited to be here.
CG has a lot of great things. Their athletics are great, academics are great, band, choir programs are fantastic, so a lot of good things going on.
As the new staff takes on the new years, they all have set personal goals for their students and themselves.
I think my number one goal is to get to know the staff, to get to know the students, and by the end of the year to feel comfortable at Center Grove, because it is about 1,200 kids bigger than what I'm used to, and the staff is probably 3 times bigger than what I'm used to.
Stay organized, because that's a pain. Secondly, I want to help students make sure that they're achieving their goals. And then third, just kind of manage my time with soccer and basketball and school and make sure I'm doing well at all 3 of those.
Survive.
Good luck to all of our new staff and teachers this year. For more information, visit centergrovepublications.com.
Thanks, guys. A quick reminder, the Triad Music Honor Society is hosting a college music professor on Thursday in room 188. Anyone interested in continuing music through college as a music major or non-major is welcome to attend. There will be scholarship information as well. See a music teacher for specific details.
And we'll be back with your sports report after a quick word from our sponsor.
Last Thursday, the boys tennis team won their first sectional title in 3 years, defeating Whiteland 4-1 in the championship. The team will play Roncalli at 4:30 today in the regional semifinal. Over the weekend, the girls cross country team won the county title, defeating Whiteland by 7 points. The top finishers for the team were Nina Fuji and Tori Martin, who finished 2nd and 3rd overall. The boys cross country team also competed in the county meet, finishing 2nd behind Franklin Community. Ethan Stanley and Archit Malik led the team with 3rd and 4th place finishes. Last night, the boys soccer team ended their season with a 2-1 loss to Perry Meridian in the opening round of the sectional. The girls volleyball team defeated Ben Davis in straight sets last night for their 24th win of the season. And that's all we have for you today, CG. Bye.